yesterday. My phone was at the shop, so come join us in our circle time. I don't have a tripod, so I'm not entirely sure how we're going to do this. But we're looking at this painting, Dancers in Blue. So, what can you see, baby?
Yellow.
Oh, colours, you can see yellows. What do you think they're about to do?
Blue.
What are they dressed for? What are the girls about to do in it, baby?
Dance.
Dance. Do you know what kind of dancing? That kind of dancing. Oh, that kind of dancing.
That one. That
You want to read our nurse one first this morning? Okay, so our non-fiction book is People Who Help Us. A nurse this morning. So, I'm probably going to speed this up so you can, unless you want to hear our book about a nurse. We'll start off though. My name is Kate. I am a nurse, and this is the hospital where I work, and it is called the County Hospital, and it is in Hereford. I am a children's nurse. There are 20 beds on the children's ward, and we usually have about 10 patients at any time. Our English fiction book is How the Rhino Got His Skin. Can you turn the pages for me, Babs? It'd be so much easier. Thank you. Once the rhinoceros had skin as smooth as a pebble. This story tells how things changed. We'll read the whole of this to you because it's cool. Meet a rhino, a rhinoceros with a big horn and bad manners. Rhino lived near a man. One day the man baked a cake. Rhino stole it. To take my cake is a big mistake. The man picked up the crumbs. It was a very hot day. Rhino looked at the cool sea. Time for a swim. Rhino took off his skin and dived in. Splish, splosh. The man found the skin and he filled it with crumbs. Oh. Rhino put his skin back on, and the crumbs itched and tickled. I need to scratch. When I'm trying to get her to read, I follow the words with my finger, which I can't do with filming. He rolled, he rubbed, nothing helped. And then he got caught. He's stuck on the tree.
No, he's not.
He's stuck on the tree.
He's lost Buzz.
Stuck. Mummies. Hay fever bags. He lost his buttons. Help, I can't get my skin off. The rhino has baggy skin and a bad temper. And the man has a smile.
Oh, he doesn't eat the crumbs, or no?
No. And these little Usborne books, first readers, they have little puzzles at the back to put the pictures in order and match words with a character, so they're quite sweet. So which is the start of the story, baby?
That one.
So the rhinos with smooth skins. What's the second picture?
Hello.
The man makes a cake, doesn't he? Where's the man making a cake?
There.
That's it. And then the rhino gets into the sea. Where's that one? That one. The man fills his skin with crumbs. Yeah, and now he's grumpy because he's all saggy skinned and he can't get his... Yeah, good girl. And our Welsh book. Moo Moo. Pwy sydd yn ysgaba? Who's that in the barn? Dyma fwach friend. Moo Moo. It's our cow friend. I'm squishing you. Try to turn the pages over. Pwy sydd eto oli'r bwced? Who's that behind the bucket? Dyma ceiliog. Symclyd cock-a-doodle-doo.
The chicken.
It's a noisy cockerel. and a ladybird on there. I don't know ladybird in Welsh. Oh. Pwy sydd cyddio yn y coed? Who's that among the trees? Dyma ceffyl. Llwyd near near. It's a hungry horse. And a cat. Pwy sydd yn y cae? Who's that in the field? Dyma ddafed o lannog. Meh, it's a woolly sheep.
What?
I'm new to Welsh, so I don't know if I'm pronouncing everything correctly. If anybody in Wales is watching. Pwy sydd yn y sgwba? Who's that in the barn? Dyma mochyn hapus. It's a jolly pig and I moch bach boiog. Soch, 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 soch. And her little piglets. Oh, that's a nice book, isn't it? And then the last thing we read is a poem. What poem would you like? Do you want, please, Mrs. Butler?
No.
Shall we just do please, Mrs. Butler?
No.
No? These are Alan Albo. These are from when I was at school. These are beautiful little poems.
This one.
I don't think you want that one, Bubby. That one's boring. We'll pick one and get a haircut. I hate having my hair cut, and when it's done, I hate going to school next day and being told about it by everyone. Oh, you've had your hair cut, they say. Oh, you should wear a hat. Oh, you've had a bear cut, they say, and silly things like that. I can stand having my hair cut, though I'd rather let it grow. What I can't stand is being told I've had it cut as if I didn't know. Shall we sing the new song we learnt yesterday? Shall we sing can you do the actions? The building of the houses? The foolish man built his house upon the sand. Can you do the building? The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand.
Please, Miss Butler.
You won't? Okay. We normally do a song, but... Please, Mrs. Butler, this boy, Derek Drew, keeps copying my work, miss. What shall I do? Go sit in the hall, dear. Go sit in the sink. Take your books on the roof, my lamb. Do whatever you think. Please, Mrs. Butler, this boy, Derek Drew, keeps taking my rubber, miss. What shall I do? Keep it in your hand, dear. Hide it up your vest. Swallow it if you like, my love. Do what you think is best. Please, Mrs. Butler, this boy, Derek Drew, keeps calling me rude names, miss. What shall I do? Lock yourself in the cupboard, dear. Run away to sea. Do whatever you can, my flower, but don't ask me. That's the name of the poem book's that as well.
I don't know one.
I know you don't. Mummy has something different for circle time this morning as well. Sometimes we do her letters, sometimes we do her numbers. And this morning, last night, I made her these. Yeah. They are flashcards for animals in Welsh. So she's got some. We're going to go through these. We go through them. So do you know what duck is in Welsh?
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
Hwyaden.
I don't know one.
Should we do these later?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one.
We're very relaxed about our circle time. We tend to. She was up late this morning as well, so I'm looking at the time
That
for breakfast. But
one.
why don't you read it to me? You read it.
No.
Well, when she's up really early, we do tend to fit everything in. As in, I'll get her flashcards out. We'll do. Put them in my hand, baby. Put them in my hand, please.
I don't know.
Well, you didn't need to make a mess with them, did you? We'll sit there, and she'll do her letters. We'll flashcard her letters. A to Z.
Do you want to read that?
Uppercase and lowercase, because they're on the same flashcards.
Do you want to read it?
I'll read it to you in a second, baby. Can I just finish this? I wanted you to sing a song, and then we'll finish reading. And then we'll go through her numbers. At the moment, we're concentrating on 11 through 20. Upon the sand,
Why, Bubble?
rock.
His
House
house.
upon the rock.
No, the sand.
No, the foolish man built his house upon the sand. The
The
wise.
fool-
That's it.
Why, Bubble? His house upon the sand. Bubble, his house upon the sand. A foolish Bubble, his house upon the sand.
Rain came.
And
Can you do the actions?
no.
The rains came down and the floods went. The rains came down and the floods went. The rains came down and the floods went. And the house on the sand fell down. The wise man built his upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The what? Don't rip it anymore, baby. It was an accident the first time. Built his house upon the rock, and the rains came tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods went. The rain came down and the floods went. You're not really singing it, are you? The rains came down and the floods went.
Whoosh.
And the house on the rock stood firm. And I know there's another verse, but we're not particularly religious, so we leave it there because it's a good moral of if you're going to build a house, make sure it's got a strong foundation. She's a bit little for the analogy, so yeah. So as I was saying about the numbers, she goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we're just working on 13 and 15 mainly.
I'm 14.
So she counts through all her numbers properly, and in Welsh she does it. And as long as you start her off with un deg un.
What's that in my finger?
I don't know. What's that in your finger? Well, it's just some dirt. We'll get it when we wash your hands. It's probably a booger, Bab. It's probably a bogey. Oh, don't try and wipe it on me, you bigger. Cheers. Thanks. Nice morning present.
That one.
And then straight after we do this, well, sometimes we read a little Bible book that my mum's given us. Not for the religious purposes, but for like a moral in the story. That's why we have a devotional as well, but we don't do it at the same time every day. We don't do it every day either. But I'm going to try and find one on gentleness because she needs to be gentle with her hands. And we might learn a song about it. Like God made the earth. So what did we learn for God made the earth? All things bright and...
No.
You're not in the mood this morning, are you? We did learn all things bright and beautiful for that one. And we learned the tale of the two builders. We learned the wise man built his house upon the rock. And if there's one for Noah, we'll learn the Arky Arky song as well. But if I know a song, which I know many songs for many things, we'll do a song for each thing. But I thought I'd invite you into our circle time. We're meeting friends in a bit, so we need to crack on with our breakfast. But we will go over once. Yes, because you're trapped on me. Once we've finished circle time, she goes over to her learning table. And she has a look at what's on there, and she, today she has matched the animal, so she's got to colour the animal in the circle and then exactly the same animal in the row, and I think she's got another colouring sheet, she's got a Gruffalo dot sheet this morning, but I'm going to do that for my end of the week video, so we'll leave it there for now. So I hope you enjoyed our circle time. For now, it's ta-ta from me, and ta-ta from the Rosie Bear.